Hey, good morning, folks. We are live, and I apologize. The text didn't go out. They seem to be having some kind of a hiccup again with the text messaging service, but here we are. It's Thursday. It's been kind of a long week. I don't know why. We had a good morning. Good Baltimore chops, 2 standard deviation opening gap trades. Those played out in the room today. Not as many, right? So you really had to be on top of it. You had to grab the couple that were, or else you were kind of sitting there with a goose egg for the day with nothing to do. But after those set up and went, and we took a break from the whole thing, came back, started looking at what was going on. The market started off moving lower this morning, started heading sideways on the Magnificent Seven anyways, and the markets are still kind of in this downward drift. So the downward drift is something that we can probably capitalize on going into the afternoon on the QQQs. I haven't seen anything yet on the Q, so we're going to skip that for now and just focus on those Magnificent Seven trades and what I've been looking for and where I think the market's going to go. So let's take a look at the charts and see what we're going to do here. All right, here they are. Here are your charts of the big boys. We've got here on Apple, you can see we've had this really nice uptrend this morning. And Apple is really the only one that's got its legs under it. I guess Apple and NVIDIA a little bit. But, moving to the upside. And we had a nice channel going 226.46 up to 226.92. That made for some nice trades, some nice just, scalps, small profits on big shares. We then had, Amazon. Amazon got down into this trading range. And once it was down here, it's been really, really boxed up sort of nicely, just, back and forth for the majority of the morning. Now it managed to, get up above here and test. So I think that might be it for the bottom of the channel. We'll see what happens. Let's see if it settles in on top. It's going to hang around that VWAP for sure today. We've got Google, and Google came down and has also settled into a low travel range. I would prefer to see a 177.27 test, and if we get that, then I would look for a bounce off of that overhead from the VWAP back down into the range. We've got all this volume by price stuff out here as well, so the volume by price is acting as resistance. Got lots of overhead on most of these things. These are really kind of stuck in a box today. The Meta scenario did not play out the way that I thought it was going to. I thought we were going to get a bunch of price action up in here and sort of stacked up in here. But, this guy started drifting lower. And at this point, I think we're going to see, can we get a move that gets us back up into this 577.15 area, right where that volume weighted average price is. And also all of this volume by price data there. And if we can get there, then I'm going to look for an opportunity on the short side on that. NVIDIA, this one's been pretty good. So far, we've had solid opportunities on this throughout. It is great up in here, or at least it was great up in there. And now it's been great down in here. So now we're down under the volume weighted average price. We're getting into, all of this stuff over here. We've got lots and lots of things that are sort of ping-ponging price back and forth. Not the least of which I should mention is, of course, this central pivot down here. So central pivot is acting as a floor, actually a little bit above that 147.35 is where I had the level drawn from this morning. So that one has been nice, but has been 40 and 50 cent gains. That's what we're looking to pull out of that one on each one of the trades. Good thing about it is 148 bucks. You can really load up the shares and get in front of some bigger opportunities. Then we've got Tesla. And, Tesla sort of did not do what I thought it was going to do today, but, did make it down through the bands this morning. So if you're looking at the volatility band trading plan that I published last night, it was a good one. It made the run, ran through all the bands first thing in the morning. We actually got out on the first profit objective and then missed the travel from the first profit objective to the second, but then managed to get in again for the third. So all this range here had lots of opportunities, even if you managed to miss one of them. Then we got down under this pivot line here, and it was oscillating nicely between this support line down below here, this 317.56 up to 321.03 or you know, 2029 is the pivot line there, and then up a little bit is where it bumped. But that made for a nice short sale opportunity. So when it got up above there, and you know, started putting in that, I thought it was going to be an infill fly bar. It didn't turn out to be, but it did give us a really clear indication that that 320.29 was a good place to short, and then all the way down to 317.56. So the opportunities are there. You just have to be very, very patient and look for them on a day like today. This is all about getting in front of things that are likely to do what we think they're going to do, and not going out there and hunting and trying to find opportunities, you know, that may not exist. So with that said, I think that's going to be it. So I'm just looking at these. I don't see anything else here that I want to show you. Yep, we are good. So let's you know, let's just stay in the room. Let's keep focusing on these trades. There's not going to be a bunch of things to set up. You know, somebody keeps asking me, well, now what? Now what? Now what? There is no now what. What you do is you focus on the opportunities in front of you. Find something else to do. Set up some levels that you're comfortable trading. Set up some levels that you think are going to be the ones that are going to go, and then give yourself an alert if price gets back up there again. And in the meantime, you know, there should be plenty of things to keep you busy, but it shouldn't be trading. You shouldn't be pushing the button just because the button's there to push. All right, have a great day, and I will see everybody back here tomorrow.